Let's bring in member of the House of Representatives, Uzoma Nkem-Abonta, for more on this development. What do you think confirms the return of this bill that suffered ill fate in the previous National Assembly?
Good evening. Well, I think that bill is unpopular because severally there are attempts to change the tenure as guaranteed by the Constitution, and I think that the drafters of that Constitution had in mind to secure people from not arbitrary uses. If give somebody 6 years, if it's a tyranny, that may be too long to wait for 6 years before we can do that. Therefore, if you are performing well, you can always have another 4 years to add to your tenure. That bill seeking to make it 6 years is such in a way that it will bring us untold hardship in case we come to executives that do not know what to do, that is tyrannical, that is unfair, and for legislators to have 6 years straight is also not the best, because the Constitution guarantees you eternity if you are doing well, if your people seek to re-elect you always. So the bill had to die because it's not popular.
And we are told that perhaps one of the reasons this bill was brought to the floor again was to caution the excessive amount of money that was spent during election. But let us understand the political coloration. So we are hearing that it is a way for the incumbent president to perpetuate himself in office. How accurate is that, given the fact that he already mentioned that it will be undemocratic for him to seek a third term?
Well, you see, you can seek third term or elongation through all means. There's a mutual suspicion, but on the overall, not minding mutual suspicion, we think that it will be unfair, it will be unnecessary to give 6 straight years to anybody. If your first, second year is not good enough, after 4 years, you should be voted out of power. Since there's been rumors of third tenure and all walnuts and elongation of tenure, most members also think that this getting through the back door to get that which the Constitution did not give us instantly. Therefore, the bill died on arrival. We are saying what we need is a reformed electoral system that will guarantee free, fair, cost-effective election, not elongating the tenure. If anybody who wants to do Nigeria good is to come with a credible electoral system that will guarantee smooth, fair election. It's not in the years, it is in the system itself. The amount of money spent is because of unwholesome system we have. If we are properly organized, regimented, and bring real electoral values, then we can come on the money. The money is part of what we are complaining in electoral vices. Therefore, we must bring a credible system to guarantee fair, free, just election. But telling somebody to come for 6 straight tenures, imagine asking a legislator to do tenures because you keep churning people up and down, is dangerous. If you have good representation, your people will return you as long as they want to vote you. In US, UK, and other climes, you have people who have done 30, 40, or thereabout years, but presidency, executive, must not be made too long, otherwise we will face tyranny. And if you have too long a tenure, you know you have 6 years, you just do all you want to do that 6 years. But because you may seek a second tenure, you will try to do your first tenure creditably well. Therefore, we all said no to tenure elongation of any kind. We said no to 6 straight years because it will not do us just. The evil in it is greater than what we're having now. Therefore, the bill had to die.
Do you think that the rejection of this bill by the Great Chamber will indeed mark an end to this suggestion, especially now and in the future?
Oh, well, time changes. Somebody may introduce again, but within this very, very system right now, for the next 6 months or 1 year, you can't reintroduce that same bill, having been introduced and died. You must have to wait till the end of the session. But I want to think that this Ninth Assembly may not see that bill again. We may not. I can't speak of the 10th Parliament, 10th Assembly, I can't say. But for this Ninth Assembly, I do not think it will come up again. It will resurrect, no.
Honorable Uzoma Nkem-Abonta, representative of Okwa East and Okwa West Federal Constituency. Thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 7.